Right, so I'm here and I need to get to here.
That's good.
There's someone on this bed already. I really wanted to take the bottom bunk here, but someone's taken it, so that's gonna have to be my bed. There's a TV there. Don't really need that, you're traveling, but it's nice to have, right? I guess. View, pretty decent view, I'd say. Locker storage right there. Shower. Okay, pretty good. Well, it's super windy here, but yeah, I'm going back in the hostel. I recharged a little bit. I'm still a bit tired, but yeah, it's been a long day for me. But it's, I think, 4 something in the afternoon, and yeah, today we're gonna go to Meininger. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a Congolese district within Brussels. These are the things I like to go and see. There's also a statue of someone pissing, but like I'm not interested in that sort of stuff, right? It's just a statue with, you know, a naked boy pissing. You know, it's a bit weird if you ask me, but hey. But anyway, I'm gonna go to Meininger and check out some stuff there, get some food, some African food, and yeah, see the stuff which you don't really see on YouTube, right? Like the stuff which are kind of difficult to find. So let's see if we can get some cool footage of that. Brussels is definitely a city of art. There's art everywhere. Pretty much everywhere along this. So this is Meininger. And it's an African district in Belgium. And these are the places I really like to see. Like, not really all the tourist bits, but like the place where you can find locals and really get a feel for how the culture is and how people live in a city. There's African restaurants everywhere. I just finished eating now as well and I'm so full. Look at that line for chips. Like, come on. I love chips, but I don't love chips that much. That's a long line. Shout out Locks. Locks is my guy. He's the guy that told me always do 50 push-ups in the morning before you leave the hostel. And I remember when I was in the Netherlands for like 4 days, even if, you know, we're tired or whatever, we have to do 50 push-ups before we leave. And I've tried to at least maintain that pace when I travel. I thought London roads were tight. The roads in Brussels they're just way too small. Damn right. One thing I've noticed about Brussels is the street art they have. They got art pretty much everywhere. You can fly, but you forgot. place just reminds me of Peckham. Like it's just got a Peckham feel to it. Especially the lady standing outside asking if you want to do hair. Like, you know, if you want to do your locks. I just had a lady come up to me and say, well, basically, can I do your locks in French? It's the last day here in Brussels and it's been a fantastic trip. I really enjoyed it. I've had fun. Meininger was probably my favourite place while visiting Brussels. And yeah, I'm definitely going to come back to Brussels again and see how it is. But right now, as you can see, it's only me in the hostel, hence why I can, you know, make this vlog. 11 AM checkouts are the best. Right, so I'm just taking a little break now. I just wanted to make a short video about how it is when you're traveling alone, right? I get to meet my hostel roommates, and most of the times they're pretty cool. But sometimes you also get roommates that, you know, you might not get along with them, or they might not just say anything, right? They might just come in the room and, you know, sleep. They don't really say much, wake up in the morning, go, right? And that's just how life is, right? You don't need to get along with everyone, you don't need to make friends with everyone, but you just need to be yourself, really, in whatever setting you are. And in this time when I was traveling, my hostel roommates were okay. Like I didn't get any of their names because one, I didn't speak to them that long. But for the most part, like they were just essential roommates. They would just come in, shower. Obviously, they were considerate of the noise if, you know, they're coming back late, and if I'm coming back late as well, I'm considerate of the noise. So, you know, essentially we just make sure we're aware that other people live in the space. We don't need to go out together, we don't need to, you know, drink together, party together, none of that stuff. We just need to know and respect each other's boundaries. And I think that's a very important thing that I just want to let you guys know on camera, that especially when you're traveling alone, you probably might not always have people that are going to be as exciting, you know, open and that sort of stuff as you are. They might have been traveling for ages, they might be tired. Many different factors to consider. Just know that when you're traveling alone, there are some times that does happen. There's also another thing I want to say on camera, and that's whenever you're traveling to a country that doesn't speak English, which in Europe is pretty much every other country minus the UK and Malta, right? At least make sure you know a few words and, you know, just a few sentences that can get you by. You know, don't try and be lazy and just speak English and expect everyone to speak English, because that's not cool. You know, it shows that you're kind of lazy and that you didn't put an effort into at least attempting to learn the language. Try and get a few words here and there, and trust me, it really does go a long way when you're traveling. Like obviously now I'm in Brussels, right, so they speak Flemish and they speak French, and actually they speak German as well. I just learned that recently, but for the most part they speak French, so like I kind of know a little bit, just a tiny bit of French. Un petit peu, I think that's what it's called, petit peu. Just a little bit of French, really, like, you know, je voudrais, merci, au revoir, you know, that sort of stuff, allons-y, stuff like that, stuff that can get me by essentially. Always make sure you know a few words when you're traveling.